Hello and welcome to the Clare Champion. This week's paper is on the newsstands. It's packed with news, sport and of course political coverage as we inch closer to general election 2020. For the front page this morning, Jessica Quinn has been speaking to Father Ger Fitzgerald. He's made a very passionate plea for all of our election candidates to do more to help families who are torn apart by drugs and suicide. A hard-hitting open letter by Father Fitzgerald is also the subject of an editorial by Peter O'Connell in this week's paper. Also on the front pages, there is mystery surrounding Fianna Fáil election posters in Doonbeg. That's a story from Dan Danaher and Jerry McInerney. And finally, for the front page, we've been to Mount Shannon, where up to 50 local families will be making alternative childcare arrangements next week. That's when their local centre closes down in order to join a national protest taking place at the gates of Dáil Éireann over a lack of support for a service which staff describe as being at breaking point. We've got masses of political coverage today over pages 2 to 7, as well as a free 12-page election supplement. As part of our political coverage, Dan Danaher has been holding a roundtable discussion looking at the likely outcome in Clare of general election 2020. On the front page of Living today, there's an in-depth feature piece with the new chairperson of Clare IFA, that's Tom Lane, who's got some very interesting points to make, particularly about farmers and the environment. And over now to our political supplement, we've got 12 pages of political insights, interviews and analysis. Each of the candidates has a profile interview in this week's paper, so you'll know exactly who you're voting for on the 8th of February. We've also got an analysis piece from Owen Maloney. He's asking if tweets can lead to seats as he takes an in-depth look at social media. And our editor Peter O'Connell is looking at the big issues and exactly what the Clare constituency wants from its politicians come election day. It's all in today's paper, and now it's over to Peter for a look at the Clare Champion sports coverage this week.
Thanks, Fiona. In the sports section of this week's Clare Champion, we concentrate on St. Flannan's College fantastic Harty Cup semi-final victory over Our Lady's Templemore. We also have an extensive report on Scariff O'Gonla's heroic All-Ireland club semi-final defeat beaten by Schlock-Neil, as well as extensive preview coverage of the Clare Camogie team as they start their National League campaign this weekend. We have, of course, plenty of hurling and football as well. The Clare hurlers this weekend, following their win over Carlow last Sunday, they're playing Wexford away, so huge interest in that. Plenty of preview coverage of that as well. And also the Clare footballers beaten last weekend narrowly by a point by Westmeath in Mullingar, reporting that and a preview of their now vital home league fixture against Kildare in Keswick Park on Sunday, and also plenty of ladies football coverage as well. The ladies beaten last weekend by Armagh in Doonbeg and facing a tough test away against Monaghan on Saturday evening. That's in the sports edition of this week's Clare Champion, out now.